tune. Just getting one ready here, and I figured, what the hell? Why not? How you doing? And if by chance we get super chats coming in for the Shave the Head event, it will happen very quickly. We'll just highlight it and play it back later. Do festive words later for it. But right now, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Damn it, I left all my snippers somewhere else, obviously. But I know I have scissors over here, so let me just have a peek and see. Here we are. What do you do? Alright, now we gotta get into this here. So for this, we are doing a couple songs for you. First song is Nirvana. Holly Want a Cracker. Okay? Boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom. Holly wants a cracker. I think I should get off her first. Boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom, ba-da-dum boom. Holly wants a cracker. I think I should get off her first. Oh my goodness, this one's going in first. We're getting it right in there on the morning show, bud. I think I should get off her first. Holly wants a cracker. I think I should get off. Why do we assume that all birds are females? And has anyone ever seen a male bird's wang before? I have not. I've never seen a well-hung bird. If you think about it, aerodynamically speaking, it would just be like flapping in the wind, wouldn't it? So, ostriches? Do ostriches have a huge dong? What is the largest bird dong in human history? Do we know? These are the serious questions we are asking today on the Hash Info Show. And this is the severity of the situation, that the show has come to this climax to reach such a low point at the climax. So, thanks to you, that happened. Bong, ba-dum dum, ba-dum dum, bong, ba-dum dum, bong, ba-dum dum, ba-dum dum, bong, ba-dum dum, bong. Holly wants a cracker. I always find it funny when people show up to the show like right away. It means they're subscribed, and then they don't say anything. They don't hit the like. It's like, what the hell are you doing watching my show? And then I think to myself, advertisers. Or Googlers, you know, the Googs. I'm gonna call you guys the Googs from now on. I really do feel that's appropriate. The Googs. We're gonna come up with new words. I'm gonna make new words for y'all watchers. Creepy guys. Temperatures of
fix up everything here. We got a couple things going on today. Hope you do too at home. I had to vacuum the floor and then a couple other things going on. My leg pain is so bad. You know, when someone says pain, everyone's like, oh, you'll manage, you'll be okay. Oh my God, take it from me. Take it from me. I've had like 7 different pains in my life. Burns, different things. I'm not going to get into them. Like bad injuries. Very bad, blunt force trauma injuries. This one, more painful than 90%. The only thing this rivals is a burn. Very, very severe burn. The pain is so intense it wears you down. The pain wears you down over and over. It's not like unless, so what I'm getting at is the people who are in severe pain, I'm so sorry you're in pain, and people don't understand, eh? People will never understand until they're in some kind of severe pain. Watch, they'll be hospital bedridden on special types of morphine when you had the same pain level and you're standing in your kitchen. There are people out there with 0 pain threshold. And the unfortunate part about it is people with a high pain threshold never get sympathy because you don't cry, because you don't complain the way they do. You know, they can't move. They're done. They're in a bed. They're not doing nothing. 40 days go by, they're in a bed. Okay? That's the difference. So, if you're managing and you're coping with your pain, fuck, you're a trooper, because it is not easy. And yeah, there's different pain levels. There's very, very many different pain levels. But when you get to the top of the pain levels, if that's the one you're in, holy shit, it's a lot of pain. And we don't word pain. It should be like a critical pain. We should go on and have to say, I was actually corrected, because there's a term for the type of pain that I have, and it's slipping me. No, not chronic pain. It's worse than that. The word that the lady used. It's worse than that. It's like, I started using it last year, 2.5 years ago. Only rare, but I used it. I live in, or I have this type of pain, this level of pain. There's a word. Damn it. It's used in medicine when you're talking about like how to help relieve pain. They say, oh, you're at this level. Jeez. But I don't like saying it because it means you're in severe pain. But I don't like using that term, but it is the category that I fall under for pain level. Words for people in pain. I think it has more to do with medicine. Affliction, agony, anguish, misery. So it's not that. It has to do with, we're on the wrong wavelength. It's the one where someone is a healer and they're asking you what your pain level is. Fuck! What's your pain level? What are different pain levels? The lady doesn't even work at this place anymore either. There are many different kinds of pain scales, but a common one is a numerical scale from 0 to 10. So there is moderate, severe. I think it might follow that. What is the 10-point worst pain possible? I wouldn't say I'm in the worst pain, but yesterday I had the worst pain in the world. It's actually, you can't move. So when I had a spasm, I couldn't move. Spasm caused, I don't know if it was a spasm, but I was trying to move. Spasm caused by stress. Caused by nerves. Your muscles are made up of fibers that are your nerve controls. Stimulation or damage to nerves may cause your muscle fibers to twitch. Most muscle twitches go unnoticed and aren't caused for concern. In some cases, they may indicate a nervous system condition, nervous system condition. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I got these big dick fingers and nothing works right. And then when you tap something. Disorders of the nervous system. Bell's palsy, so it's not that. Cervical, no. Carpal tunnel, no. Brain response. Shut up! Jesus! The noises you make, dude. Oh, let me guess, it's a hide and seek event for your bowl? Between you and Bob, you have moved it to the back underneath their raft to go swimming to get their food bowl. That's not happening. Here's a cat bowl right here. This one's actually a cat bowl. My wife told me to use this for a cat bowl, she said last week. I'm doing just that. And I love my cat, but you don't know. He scares me. I'm reading a thought, and he tells me. You don't know what he said either. That was very, very bad. I speak pussy. That's how I get so much of it. I am not of the land of Pussia. I am just simply the caretaker. I am the landlord. Alright, this is what I say. OMG. I'm gonna figure out that word. Oh, no, it's not chronic pain, but it sort of means like chronic pain. Let me find other words that are similar to chronic pain. I live in extreme pain. Other words for extreme pain. Damn it! Yeah, these stupid words. The cannabis patients are allowed to use cannabis because they have this. It means like ultra pain. Oh. So like they treat people who have opioid addiction also have this level of pain. I can't think of the word, but there is a term they use. Oh my god. Several studies report the benefits of marijuana use for chronic pain. It's not chronic. The lady, today chronic pain affects more people than cancer, heart disease. Why? Today, chronic pain affects more people than cancer, heart disease, and diabetes combined. Chronic pain is the most common cause of long-term disability in the United States. Why? After a certain age, our bodies really fucking break down. Some people get a bad knee, a bad hip, a bad back, a bad neck, a bad hand, a bad arm, a bad foot. You could have a bad ear. You have a bad headache all the time. So I guess there is a lot of different bads. We look at the best marijuana strains for chronic pain relief. This is strictly, this is from Medical News Today. I like this page. There's nothing wrong with it. Very informative on finding. The different types of marijuana plants include the following. So they didn't do a very good job here, but how do you do this but you don't do any research? Cannabis indica, cannabis sativa, and hybrids. There are other types. But you actually have to do some research to find that. The researchers found that the participants preferred indica strains for pain management. Sedation, sleep, well, no, that's true. So I'm not reading this. These researchers may have only done a small group study on basic people that can't explain, not actual growers who use it in pain for the last 2 decades or longer, 5 decades. There could be a grower, easily be a grower that used it for pain. But that's all wrong. Doesn't matter what it is, everybody's different is the first statement you say. That's why there's so many different types, because there's a type for everybody, period. And it doesn't revolve around the way he put it. We, as human beings, have what is called, this is always missed. This is why I'm Hash Info, and that goof who wrote that has a website. I can't figure out anything about this, period. We have in our brains, as human beings, a system that is called an endocannabinoid system. And if you have never used cannabis before, your system, and you're an adult, your system is at freaking 0. Your body creates chemicals to increase the gas tank in said system, ECS, endocannabinoid system. Now, you have to have the right foods, the right pH balance. You have to have the right, you have to have the right state of nervous system, body entirely. So your pH has to be balanced. You have to have nutrient sufficient supplies, never more, never less. And then you would be running at what would be called optimal, okay? So then maybe your body might have 2%. I don't know the actual amount your body can make in 10 seconds or what the classification of is it needs to be created in your brain, right? But it can create some. You can read about it. You could research that right now. What promotes the endocannabinoid system to actually create to fill itself within your brain, right? So synthetically, this is synthetic. Your brain will create a drug, which is the endocannabinoids. The cannabinoids synthetically are created, pumped into your endocannabinoid system like a fuel line, and you get, like I said, 2/15ths of a gas tank. Literally is how it's put. So now, if you were to use and make teas and tinctures and make a banana bread and this and that, with all variants of the plant, all variants. I'm not saying any stage, I said all variants. And this is where it gets technical. We are herbivores. Our teeth are grinding. We don't have fangs, and we don't have sharp teeth. We don't have teeth on teeth, like serrated teeth next to serrated teeth to shred stuff. So we should never have eaten meat. But going back, we're talking about eating plants, we're talking about using plants, and we're talking about drinking plants, right? So if you eat and you use, as in topically, or that's basically it, topically, or a bubble bath, and then maybe a spray. You could have like a moisturizer for your skin, and then you can make yourself a tea, a brownie. Figure it out. You can have every food in the world can be made out of plants. So use your brain, and there you go. So that article, it claims to be so spiritual and this and that, but you can clearly see where the spirit lies, and that's in the 3-minute video I just put out there. The entirety revolves around us feeding ourselves, not about synthetically producing 1/15th of a gas tank and be like, oh, that's perfect. That would be like saying, give you 1/15th of food as sustenance. Now go play a game of soccer. Do you think you're going to play a better game of soccer on a full tank of pasta that you had 6 hours ago, or 1/15th of pasta you had 6 hours ago? And there is your analogy or your hypothetical to allow you to fully understand what I just said. Painting you the most beautiful picture possible. And to be honest, more people should be doing that. You know, more people should be, you should understand your brain, your body, and how it works together. And the lack of respect for that is sad. And it's not just you, it's everyone. It's everybody. There's few people can speak on anything. Alright, I'm back. Hi. How are you? We're just doing stuff. Actually, I'm not. I did some stuff already this morning. I did stuff last night late, and I shouldn't have really. Ended up having a nice cup of tea. So I gotta have some tea again today. It's pretty time consuming to get going, but once you have, once you can get a few teas done, so I have one ready for today, and just gotta get it in me, so let's get it right now. Let's do this. Doesn't take but, not that long to get this done. My cup from last night, give it a quick little bit of a rinse like an alpha. Get over here on your teapot. Everybody's getting a cup of tea today. Stimulants are really bad for you, eh? If you are, okay, so I watched a video. I'm gonna have to make another highlight here, but this is important. So I watched a video the other day of a mountain biker who is Canada's, no, I don't know if he's Canada, North America's #1 mountain biker for 40 years. Every year he wins like 3 to 6 gold medals here in North America for the trails, and we have like if he's one of the top bikers in North America, mountain bikers, this guy, I only saw little clips of him. I could never do what he does. I could never do what he does. I'm kind of scared of that high of speed, and I'm scared of heights. But I still rip, but not like that guy. And I've seen other people rip. I probably can rip half as good as some people on YouTube. Not the best ones. I'm saying like people that are, they're to show their car, but they also go mountain biking twice a week. Like that's me. Not anymore. It used to be. I don't even bike ride anymore. It's just probably one of my favorite pastimes I can't do. I tried, and it just, one time I went bike riding and I was bedridden for 3 days or something. I don't really remember, but it was a long time. And it wasn't even a good rip or nothing. It was short and junky little rip. That's why I was so disappointed how sore I was. But that was a long time ago. Probably now I might get away with half that pain, or who knows. I should probably try going for a rip on my legs better. It's going to be winter. Cups of tea. I drink green tea. Just talking about caffeine. Just ended on this. Ow. I gotta sit on this damn ice pack. I put it on my leg, eh? I have this bad pain in my leg. I got like a hot searing pain in my leg and a hot searing pain in the top of my butt cheek. Like inside of my butt cheek. It hurts so bad. And then another one, like those two. The one that hurts the most, really. Right now, it's the bottom left thigh.
But it comes and goes, you know? For whatever reason, because I haven't been moving around. It's not really pumping a lot of blood anywhere, so it doesn't. As soon as you get a lot of blood going there, it doesn't hurt. I don't know about a lot of blood, but when I flex it doesn't feel like anything. It's weird. It's just so weird. But sitting sucks. When I have to get in and out of a car, sitting and laying down sucks. Wicked bad. There's like one way I can get comfortable. So that's that. Once you get your tea poured, it's going to be good in the water. You don't want too much water. Water actually decreases the intensity of it, if you understand that. The less water, the stronger. And then what happens from there, the green tea, the stronger the green tea, the higher the anti-inflammatory. So if you can make it with half a cup of water, that's your best bet, okay? Alright, y'all, and you gotta stick it in there and it has to steep like a hot cup. It has to steep for 15, 25, 30 minutes. Minimum. Sometimes it has to steep way longer. I do things really different, so I highly decarboxylate before, so I don't. But I don't know what you're doing. If it's already decarboxylated, it's decarbed, you're probably good to go. My green tea, it's just no-name green tea. That's all I use. And this stuff is decarboxylated. You can see right on the pack there, those green tea leaves are decarboxylated. But if it's fresh like that, this is not decarboxylated, okay? So that's the term decarboxylation, broken down to absolute the lamest terms with a picture, even a 4-year-old could understand. Dry leaves, decarboxylated. Fresh leaves, just plucked, not decarboxylated. Alright, y'all. And then there's in between, but I don't want to fucking confuse you. But yeah, think about it. 2-day dry. Oh, did I blow your mind? No. Yeah, did I? That's my favorite. You stuck around this long, you get all the best tips. Sometimes I chuck them right in the middle. I'm never going to tell you what's really going on. Watch the beginning of this show right through to the end, if you're a boss. Some of you go to the back and see what was really going on. Some of you just watch the whole thing from the front to the end. I can see when you watch and how you watch. It's weird. They gave me a bunch of access. So I use it, you know. I check it. I don't check it every day, but I do check. And I'm always curious when I see certain people in the chat. I'll go check it like right away. I'll be like, oh, you? And then I'll check you. I'll see if you got your subscribers showing, all kinds of stuff I go check. And then I can tell right away if you're a troll or not. Even if you've never said you're a troll, maybe you don't even troll here. I see who's a troll. I totally get everything about this. It's simplicity of it all is very simplistic. It's entirely too simple. I caught on really fast. This shit's been around 20 years and I'm the king. I'm the boss. I don't want to be a king of nothing. I'm the king of myself. How about that? But yeah, I totally get how simple this is. You can't hide anymore, so all you advertisers that try and shut down people with good words, good vibrations, you can't do it anymore. We will just boycott you one by one. I check out my advertisers, I got really good ones, but I see there's a couple that are kind of missing. It's kind of funny, you know. I have advertisers I can't even believe. I'm like, what the hell? Clearly, there's some that I showed out that I don't have yet. Or I haven't really seen. I don't sit there and check them all out, but I do check out. I have to check out how it looks. And then I have to go back and do other things. But that's stuff I don't like talking about. Troll action on here. I don't get trolled really, but some people get trolled hard. I just feel so bad. Alright, y'all. My wife's renovating the bathroom makeup shelf there. And then she cleaned the entire bathroom. I don't know what else she did. Definitely cleaned it. Bathtub's clean, everything. I don't know if the bathtub, I'm guessing, but I would guess. She's been in there long enough that it probably is. If I could get down and clean that thing, I would. I don't do it very often, but if she asked me, I will. Right now, it sucks. I have to clean it while I'm in it. It's just fine. It just sucks right now. I have a bad leg crappy thing going. I don't know what the hell to call it even. Saying the cramp. It's like a cramp I've had for like 4 weeks. Like it's pretty bad. I've never heard of this before. I didn't even think, never knew anybody that had a cramp for like an hour. This is a long time. My longest cramp is like 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes in my life. Well, maybe 30 minutes I had leg cramps, but not like this. I used to have leg cramps in my shins and in my knees. But I got really big legs, so that's probably why. I used to anyway. Like whenever I was at like went all through school and stuff, I had like my legs were like the size of like grade 12. My legs were like the size of grade 12ers legs. And there's tons of grade 12ers that had smaller legs than me. I was like, holy shit. I wasn't bragging, I was just looking. I didn't care about that stuff, but now I'm like, I have tree trunks. My calves are massive. They're big. I gotta go, my wife's sighing. Once your chick starts sighing, what the fuck up? Just run.